Hello, everybody. I hope everyone's having a great Thursday. It is July 18th. It is July 18th. I got the date right. I had to look just to make sure, but it's July 18th. This is going to be something a little new, something a little familiar if you watch the weekly updates, but I wanted to put the feelers out and try a news reaction show. I don't know. It's an experiment, so please let me know if you like my presentation, if you like what I'm doing. Smash that like button. No, just really, like, this is going to be very conversation based, so I really want some feedback on not only some of the questions I present in the show itself, but also about the show itself, I should say. So, keep that in mind. This is something new. I'm still relatively new to this format. I am getting better. I hope that is clear in my presentation and my delivery. But yeah, let's talk about Watch Dogs Legion. Watch Dogs Legion was in the news today. First off, I just want to say I think the game looks cool. Excited for it. Comes out in March 2020. Excited for the game, like I said. But Ubisoft is doing something they tried with Beyond Good and Evil 2. And I go to this oops. I go to Kotaku.com to an article written by Ethan Gach. I'm sorry, Ethan. I'm giving credit, so I'm sorry if I butchered your name, but your name's right there. So if anyone's curious, that's the author of this particular news article. Well, I can get into the semantics of what is and isn't a news article, but this is an article about Ubisoft channeling or outsourcing some of their workflow to HitRecord.com, which is a website they used for, or might still be using for Beyond Good and Evil 2. And basically it was a way for them to outsource certain work to the fan base. So fans could submit their own music, their own artwork, their own creative works in general to the Beyond Good and Evil 2 HitRecord page, and that could be selected to appear in the game. And they would get paid for it, with some people saying they received around, and it's somewhere between $500 and $1,000 for their work. So it's voluntary, it's optional, but you still get paid for it. So that has kind of been the sort of perspective leading into them doing the same thing for Watch Dogs 2. And let's scroll down. Yeah, it's a website owned by actor Joseph Gordon-Levitt. They want 10 original songs made for Watch Dogs Legion. There'll be $20,000 allocated to this project, $2,000 per song. So if your song is selected, you are guaranteed, at least hopefully guaranteed, $2,000. So that's my kind of sticking point in this debate over, is it exploitation or is it giving an opportunity to fans? Because I actually submitted music to the Beyond Good and Evil 2 project. I don't think it was selected. If it was, I didn't get an email or anything. I should probably check, but I mean, I doubt it wasn't amazing. It wasn't exactly, I might actually submit it to the, I'm just kidding, conflict of interest. But yeah, it sparked up a bit of a debate over what is exploitation and what is opportunity. Because personally, I guess I should just run through the story a little bit more before I get to my opinion. Yeah, a part of the story is the debate. So let's scroll down to, yeah, right here. This sucks, tweeted Mike Bithell, development of Thomas Was Alone. Pay people for their labor, stop exploiting fans and hobbyists while devaluing the work of those with the gall to actually expect consistent payment for work done. Do better, Ubi. We're counting on you. So what he's trying to, I don't know if he understands that it is a paid opportunity, but it got me thinking a little bit. Like, I'm not saying like he's 100% in the wrong and shouldn't be, his opinion isn't valid, because I read Remy Ismail. I'm not a fan of what reads as spec work under a proprietary, open, non-exclusive license model, and prefer to pay someone to browse SoundCloud to find cool music, for which then you talk to the creator and pay them too. It's kind of, my perspective on these two statements is kind of like, yes, they're getting paid for their work, but offer them a job. You know what I mean? Like, if you like someone's work and they're working for you, then wouldn't it make more sense to just offer them a job? I don't know. That's my perspective. It's like a little more, it's better for the artist because now they have some consistent work and revenue, instead of kind of just flying by the seat of their pants and hoping they win this. Because I know what it's like to submit things that you may submit work for stuff you may or may not get paid for, you know? Like, I've done that in the past where I submit work and I'm lucky enough to actually have succeeded and gotten paid for those projects. But, you know, if you're not chosen and you still put in the work in, it's like, what's the point? So I think if a company enjoys someone's work enough to pay them for it, they should at least offer them a contract, you know, a limited time contract at least, a spot at the studio, something bigger than just, you know, submit some. It's just a little weird for a AAA game company to be doing stuff like this. But I understand because but then I think about it from the perspective of, hold on, is this where I know I saw this in the article somewhere. Yeah, right here. This is an official statement from Ubisoft on Twitter that the audio team is already working with professional artists and composers on more than 140 licensed songs and an original score in the game. So, from what I gather from that, is that they wouldn't need these 10 songs. Like, they don't really need these 10 songs per se. They're just giving people an opportunity to submit songs, which is already, you know, like I described, it's a bit touchy, it's a bit weird, it's a bit gray. You know, is it exploitive? Is it an opportunity? Is it like, should you really be, you know, if you're hiring people to work for you, but you're not going to pay all of them technically, you could see it from that perspective. Is it really, why even have this as a competition, which is essentially what it is, if you already have essentially finalized the production of the game's music? But I'm just conflicted. I'm conflicted on this. Like, it'd be nice to be hired for this work, but I think Ubisoft just sees an opportunity to not assist, but give the opportunity for fans to have their own input in the game, which is extremely valuable. Like, because like I said, I submitted stuff for Beyond Good and Evil 2, and I was really excited about that. Even if it didn't get in, it was nice to be considered. But I think they should get better at the messaging with, this is an optional opportunity. You know, this is just a bonus. We don't want you to work day in, day out on a song that may or may not get chosen and paid for. This is merely meant as a bonus. If you have the time, feel free to submit and contribute. I think if they just messaged it a little bit more like that, I think people would have less of a problem with this. But I could be missing something. I could be not thinking about this as much as I should. I really want to know what you guys think. I really want to get some other opinions on this, because I don't want to say I don't feel qualified, but part of me feels like I'm missing part of the argument here. So I'd really like to get some extra input on this. Like I said, I want feedback on the style, my presentation of the show itself, but I also really want feedback on the question I pose, which is this exploitation or is this an opportunity? I really want to see people's answers to this. And yeah, that's pretty much, yeah, I'm open to have my mind changed. Is kind of real quick. I just want to say that I'm open for my mind to be changed one way or the other. I just really want the full perspective on this. I intentionally kind of avoided listening to podcasts and stuff about this because I wanted to get present my fresh, sort of innocent perspective on this and get the fresh, raw, innocent, maybe even more informed perspective on the people who watch this. So this is meant to be a bit more of a conversation. So I am open to learn and to change my mind on certain things. So thank you for watching. That's going to do it for this. If you like what you see, I know it's a bit different than what we might be used to, but I think I got something worth experimenting with. So if you want to join me on that journey, and watch the journey of all my other videos, then subscribe to this channel, check out my other videos. I have a ton of extra videos. I'm working on some big projects that will be here soon, some overdue, some you will not expect. I'm really proud of the work I'm doing, so feel free to subscribe, to watch the videos, to follow me on Twitter at WadeLikesPie. I have a Patreon. Links will be in the description. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.